Welcome to part 5 of the Ratchet and Clank Let's Play. Just a little heads up, people, if you guys hear any howling outside, today is actually a very windy day up in Jersey, so I'll have to tough it out.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
All I can say is, what an asshole. But on the bright side, this actually does lead to probably one of my favorite areas in the whole game, because today we are heading up to planet Eudora, aka the logging site. And already, the looks of this level, I wonder, why the hell isn't this in the remake? Like, come on. Of course, this music too, just have a listen. Yeah, this by far is probably one of the more memorable levels in the game. It's just a shame that it's also a one and done sort of level too. But you know, looking at the level alone, I feel this level definitely has a Spyro the Dragon feel to it, which, you know, considering it's Insomniac, it's no surprise, but still, I'm loving this Spyro the Dragon feel to this stage. Which, again, it's kind of a shame that it's also sort of a one-and-done planet. But, what are you gonna do? I still have plenty of nostalgia with this level, though. And of course, whenever we go to a new planet, obviously we get a new weapon that we can, well, mess around with. And in today's flavor, we're gonna get the Glove of Doom. And let's just say that the Glove of Doom is probably one of the best weapons in the whole game, bar none. I mean, it is a bit of a precursor to Mr. Zircon, but I don't know, because it attacks enemies for you. But I won't be showing that off until about later on in this stage. But the first thing that we have to do here is head to this trespasser area, so we have to hack this terminal. Aim the lights at the areas like that. And then we are heading into the area with the most hokey music in the whole game. Just have a listen. Hokey, right? I mean, this feels very unfitting for a Ratchet and Clank game, but again, because of how hokey this music is, I can't help but enjoy it. This level not only has my favorite look, but it also has some of my favorite music in the whole game, too. No, actually, I think Planet Eudora is probably my favorite level in the whole game. And yeah, it's kind of I don't know, it's just, I like the looks of this level. Again, the looks feel fine. The looks have that Spyro the Dragon feel to it, and the music is just, if just this level as a whole just feels a little out of place for Ratchet, but it also feels very in place for Ratchet. So it has the whole, it kind of doesn't, yet it kind of does sort of feel. That's what I like about this part. But unfortunately, this segment is also pretty short too, because all we have to do is go through this trespasser segment, and then we have to come up to, and up ahead is the lieutenant. He looks big and muscular. He looks like a tough boss to face. Well,
you sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals to fill positions in these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
You think too much. Come on, let's go.
All this is really doing is just building up Ratchet's asshole character that honestly people, I wouldn't say despise, but it's more of a dislike. Again, I'm not gonna mention that until we get to that part, and that's not gonna be. Well, you'll know what's going on. But anyway, we have our agents. Yay! Damn you cutscenes for interrupting my commentary. But yes, now we have the Glove of Doom. By the way, whenever I get a new weapon, and I know you guys are probably grinding your teeth that I'm not purchasing ammo for it, but honestly, I don't want to waste any more money. It's the best tactic for me in the practice run anyway. So with the Agents of Doom, yeah, they pretty much take out enemies for you. Again, like I said earlier, this is more like a precursor to Mr. Zircon, but you know what? These also work. Because what they do is that when you launch in a ball containing 4 agents, you obviously get 4 agents, and whenever they kill something, well, they kill something in one hit. It's a very useful tool, and and it's going to be helpful in some of the later planets. It's like Gaspar or even maybe like the next level, which also holds some of the more pain in the ass enemies in the game. But like I said, and I might use it for anywhere else. Whenever I'm feeling like a wimp or something, or if I want to feel very strategic. Like the same applies to some other weapon like the Visibomb gun and the Devastator, which unfortunately we're not going to get until part, say, 10, or I think it's part 10. So anyway, the reason why now that we've got the scaling the cliffs part of this level done, and that we got the gold bolt, we still have to continue on through the rest of this level, well, just to get one more weapon, which is also a pretty cool weapon, and with an interesting concept. You just gotta, well, go through the level, obviously, because let's face it, what's a video game without its gameplay? Am I right? And to those that are saying that that gameplay isn't a part of the game's content or whatever, I'm sorry, but gameplay is what makes a video game. If the gameplay sucks, why should I care if anything else is good? I might appreciate it, but that doesn't mean that won't make me like the game. But that will make me like the game more. I'll still think if the game gameplay wise sucks, why should I care if the story is good? Again, I'll appreciate a good story in a video game, especially if it's more story driven, but no. Oh, I still care about gameplay more. Because gameplay obviously is the main thing that separates video games from other sorts of media like books or movies, You know what I'm talking about. And anybody who says otherwise, well, you guys are full of shit. Looking at you, I'm looking at you, sir. And yes, and to some DeviantArt users that think otherwise that are watching this, suck it. Just suck it. I know you might get on me for opinion and whatnot, but you honestly get me for opinions. So if you're gonna give me shit, I'm gonna give you shit. Sorry, that only seems fair to me. But anyway, back to the gameplay at hand, and I just long jumped over 2 bullets. Seriously, that deserves like an instant replay or something. If only I could actually edit it somehow. Or maybe I can. And that is if I have the time, because I am recording this before I go to class today, which as of this day I only have one, which is my English. Ugh. But at the very least, I managed to get my time to devote some time in, and no one is picking me up until around, say, 12:40, which is a plus. And as of this time of the video, we are at 11:42, 11 minutes and 48 seconds. So, you know, it's all good. This video is almost done anyway. Hey, I can squeeze in a quickie. At least I can rub a commentary out. See what I did there? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. That is so very Spyro the Dragonish. I know I keep saying this for this part, but again, this level has a very Spyro the Dragon feel to it. Again, it's not that big of a surprise considering it's Insomniac, but I don't know. This level to me is very charming. And that's pretty much all my commentary for this part. Yeah, I mean, all I can say about this level is it's very Spyro the Dragonish. I like this level a lot, but this is one of those cases where I like something, but there's really not much to talk about here. So, what should I mention, considering I'm almost at the suck cannon? Now, in terms of the weapon upgrades that I do want to briefly mention, and you do get, like, you can get weapons like what the gold weapons do is that in later games anyway, you would gain XP, you would gain experience points, which lets you upgrade your weapons. But in this game, in order to upgrade your weapons at all, you have to literally buy a gold version. Stuff like the Golden Devastator would hit an enemy 3 times. The Golden Glove of Doom would have bigger agents. Or the Golden Suck Cannon, which, by the way, the Suck Cannon in particular, I'm actually going to be getting in a few seconds, so I should probably shut up right now, but Suck Cannon. Sweet indeed. Because, well, why do I never press the triangle button on these things? Oh well, I'm gonna explain it anyway. What the Suck Cannon does actually, it behaves a little differently compared to your other guns, because instead of shooting enemies, it sucks them up. You only have 5 slots to work with, and if you let go of the circle button, and then the Suck Cannon switches from suck to blow. But yeah, despite the limited ammo count or how and whatnot, despite some of the Suck Cannon's flaws though, it's still a pretty nifty weapon. I definitely recommend you get this, especially for some of the later planets. It's like Pokataru or something like that. the suck cannon can definitely help. Although it's not ideal for vacuuming your own house. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of part 5, which is also the end of Planet Eudora. But the next time we meet in Ratchet and Clank, meaning part 6, we're going to be going through the Blarg Tactical Research Station. I'm GameMan5804. See you all then.